Hello, viewers. My name is Pastor John, and welcome to Unlock Your Destiny, a program that brings you into the knowledge of understanding this principle that there is nothing that can happen in your natural life that did not first get conceived in your spiritual life. So it is your spiritual life that will always control your physical life. So if you are not able to understand your spiritual world, if you are not able to understand your spiritual realm, then it becomes actually very hard for you to pursue your normal life. And that is why many people have their destinies locked up in a way that they are not even able to advance in life and become what God intended them to become. And so there are quite a number of strongholds that are already released in the world. A lot of systems that are coming up in the world that keep on locking up the destiny of a man in a way that he or she is not able to become like God intended them to become. And therefore, child of God, unlocking destiny is a program that will help you understand the deepest secrets that are locked up in these systems of the world and into these strongholds that are being released into your world to ensure that you do not become what God intended you to become. Remember, the purpose of God creating us is to ensure that we live a life of purpose. We live a life that is able to give God glory in every area of our lives that God has blessed us. That is why in Genesis chapter number 1 and verse number 26, the word of God is very clear. And God said that let us make man in our own image and let them have dominion over the earth and over everything that is in it. Child of God, you were created to dominate in every area of your life. You were created to be successful. But then you find that the systems that have been put in place as strongholds, they carry a lot of deeper secrets that when they are released into your spiritual world, you are not able to become in your natural world. So there is importance of you understanding most of the secrets that are taking place in your spiritual realm so that you are able to bring them down, to attack them, and ensure that you are able to advance and become like God intended you to become. So as a result of this, child of God, God has taken me through a lot of lives challenges upon which I've got a lot of spiritual revelations, divine revelations on how to come out of every stronghold and how to beat these systems and become successful. And so when God speaks in Hosea chapter 4 and verse number 6, where he says that my people perish for lack of knowledge, it is because there are people who are perishing, or rather, there are people whose destinies are locked simply because they do not understand how these world systems work and how these secretive entities of life come to affect your destiny. So people die without realizing their destinies. I've met people who are so much prominent, but they never realized their goals in life simply because these systems were so powerful in a way that they were able to lock their destinies up, making them to die without executing the original purpose that God put into their lives. And so in this session, I want to give you a principle that I personally have used to unlock my destiny. Because at one point, my destiny was locked. But then when I went into fervent prayer, God revealed to me most of these secrets that I have put them into this book. This book that I have written is entitled How to Unlock the Destiny of Your Life. How to Unlock the destiny of your life. And this is a book that contains a lot of divine secrets that are locked up in the Word of God. Then when you discover it and apply it into your life can never be the same again. There is nothing that can stop you. There is nothing that can oppose you and stop you from becoming what God intended to become. So if you keep on following me closely, you'll be able to understand most of the secrets that I have put in this book. And so without much ado, I want us to take some time this hour and look at a principle that I have discovered that when you put into your life and apply it, your life can never be the same again. And so it is titled The Secret and the Power of Discovering Yourself. The secret and the power of discovering in yourself. Now, one of the most important principles in life of any man, whether on whichever part of the world, is fulfillment. Fulfillment is a principle that every person on earth is seeking to ensure that they get. And so there are those ones who try to seek this fulfillment in different ways and in different areas of their lives. But surprisingly enough, you come to understand that most of them, they end up not being fulfilled in everything that they are trying to do. And money or wealth, as many people may think that can bring fulfillment, actually they can never do it. You can never find fulfillment in money or in wealth. And that is why I have come across many people who have money, but they are broke. And equally, I've also come upon people who are broke, but they are rich. And so their richness is in their sense of self-fulfillment. Once you are self-fulfilled within yourself, then you are rich. It is not in money, it is not in wealth. So stop looking for fulfillment in your money or in your wealth. You will spend your entire life working tirelessly, trying to have money and wealth. And you think that you will be satisfied with that. There is nothing like that that can bring fulfillment into your life, child of God. And so a lot of people have spent many of their time, you find somebody has grown old to an age of almost 70, but still they have not yet discovered who they are. So discovering who you are, child of God, is key to changing the destiny of your life. When you discover who you are, your life can never be the same again. So success is good, but it's equally important to understand that even if as you are looking to get money, to get wealth, thinking that you will become successful, well, it is okay. But one thing I want you to understand is that success without fulfillment is failure. Success without fulfillment is failure. So don't look for success in your life. Look for fulfillment. And that fulfillment can only come into your life if you are able to discover yourself. Discovering who you are is key to changing the destiny of your life. But the moment you fail to discover who you are, child of God, your life will be miserable. The systems of the world will lock you. The strongholds will catch up with you and they will bring you down because you do not understand who you are. So it is important to take time and understand who you are. Then there is nothing that will be able to affect your life negatively, because that is a power. That is a secret that turns around everything in your life. So whatever gives you fulfillment becomes your purpose in life. That is very key for you to understand. That anything that can give you fulfillment, It becomes your purpose in life, and that is the only thing that you must pursue. Don't pursue something that does not give you fulfillment. I know there are those ones who seek to get good jobs and have good earnings, but let me tell you, as long as you are not satisfied in what you are doing, there is no single day you will have fulfillment in your life. So seek that fulfillment. And that fulfillment, it is not in money. That fulfillment is not in people. Because I have seen people trying to associate themselves with other people who are successful, thinking that when they do that, they themselves will end up also becoming successful. That is a hoax. It can never happen, child of God. Your fulfillment is never in another person's success. Your fulfillment is right within yourself. Stop looking for it in alcohol. Stop looking for it in friends. Stop looking for it in philosophies or wherever areas you think that it might be found. Fulfillment can only found within yourself. And when you discover that, your life can never be the same again. And so,